is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
The second demand that people put on God, the first one being show us signs and wonders. The second one is, help me before it's too late. You notice what the nobleman did? His son was sick, and he comes to Jesus, and he says, come down and heal my son before it's too late. Help me before it's too late. We get into these situations in our lives, and we get desperate. And the reason it gets too late is because we've been trying to handle it on our own. We've been trying to fix the problem on our own. Oh, I'll take care of it. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'll be spiritual about it, but I'll take care of it. And then the thing just starts to grow and fester and get worse and worse and worse. And finally we get to the too late point. And we approach God and we say, God, help me before it's too late. This child was already near death. And obviously, he was a father. He was a parent. He wanted to do something. He wanted to save his child's life. You can't blame him for that. Nothing wrong with that. It was a noble cause. But often, this is where people are when they seek after God. The circumstances are so difficult that a solution seems impossible. That's when they need a miracle. And so they come looking for a miracle. That's what they need. And they come saying, help me before it's too late. Now, most people don't even really think about God unless they need a miracle. They see Him as a solution to a problem, but not as a need for their life. Do you know people like that? They see God as a solution to a problem, but they don't see Him as a need for their life. And the nobleman, this official, comes to Jesus, and he has an interesting way, an interesting demeanor that is very much like all of us. He has a preconceived notion of how God would have to save the child. The first thing he says is, come to my house, and secondly, come before it's too late. He's already worked this out in his mind, how God's going to do this. God, you need to come to my house and save my child before it's too late. Now, people are still do the same thing today. We have these preconceived ideas of how God should do something. We do it as Christians because we do believe in God. And we trust God, and we want to know about how God does things, and so we put Him in this box and say, well, this is how He's done it before, so this is how He's going to do it in my life. That's a big mistake. Because if you'll notice in the miracles that Jesus performed, He never performed the same miracle the same way. Every miracle that Jesus did, He did differently. Boy, that'd drive you nuts if you say, okay, well, this is how God's going to do it. No. I've noticed that God does it differently in just about every case. It's different in every case because God has different plans and intentions. He has a different purpose. He has a different focus. You're a different person with a different set of values and goals and dreams that God has designed you with. And so it's going to be different. So the danger that we have as Christians is to do the way the world is to, first of all, show us signs and wonders, God, and we get so caught up in the signs and wonders that we miss the truth. Or secondly, help me before it's too late. We get to the point where we just are desperate. And when we start acting out of desperation, we make mistakes and we do things the wrong way.